Chosen one, pay attention right now, because what I'm about to share is not just important, it's urgent. God Himself has paused everything, stopped the universe for a moment, and spoke directly to you. He's mad, and it's not a moment to ignore. If you're watching this video, it is no accident. God has led you here because something in your life is about to change, fast. You are no longer in the phase of wanting what you've been praying for. No. God is telling you that your season of waiting is over. The prayers, the tears, the silent hopes, they are moving. And the speed? It's going to shock you. Things that seemed impossible, doors that were closed, opportunities that felt delayed, they are starting to fall into place. But here's the warning. You cannot miss this message. Miss it, and you risk staying stuck. Pay attention. Chosen one. This is bigger than a mindset shift. It's a full-on spiritual, energetic realignment. God is activating a force in your life that will leave people speechless. But here's the key. You must know how to align with this shift. Miss the alignment, and the blessings might pass you by. Before we dive deeper, do 3 things immediately, right now. Hit that like button. Send this energy out into the universe. Subscribe to help us reach 97,000 chosen souls waiting for this truth. Comment the number 99. This number is a signal, a direct call to the universe, amplifying the power of this message. Chosen one, I'm warning you. Watch this until the end. Your spirit already knows why you're here. If you stop now, you might miss the breakthrough that's already knocking on your door. But if you stay, if you pay attention, your life will never be the same again. Now, lean in, because God is about to speak directly to your life, and you cannot afford to look away. Listen carefully, because this is not a gentle whisper or a casual nudge. God Himself is speaking directly to you. The words are sharp, urgent, and loaded with the kind of intensity that shakes the soul awake. I'm pissed, He says, not out of anger for anger's sake, but out of divine frustration, born from watching potential go untapped, gifts go unused, and your destiny delayed. Imagine the creator of the universe, who commands galaxies and orchestrates time itself, pausing His infinite work just to speak to you personally. This is your moment, and He refuses to let it slip by unnoticed. There is no room for distraction here. God's voice is cutting through the noise of your daily life, demanding your attention, insisting you listen fully. This anger is not punishment, it is love wearing fire. It is a call to recognize that your life has a divine blueprint, and any delay, hesitation, or distraction is a detour away from what you were meant to achieve. Consider this. How often has a parent had to raise their voice to get your full attention, to stop you from making a mistake? This is that level of care, magnified infinitely, with eternity on the line. If you feel a shiver down your spine or a lump in your throat as you hear this, understand that it is God's energy touching your soul. He is ready to ignite something monumental, but only if you respond. The universe is bending, shaping, and opening doors for you, but you must engage, must acknowledge this moment, must step into the fire of divine presence. This is your wake-up call, your divine alarm. Do not sleep through it. You are not just anyone. You are the chosen one. God has taken a time out, a pause in His eternal schedule just to communicate with you. Pause and let that sink in. The creator of all life, who sustains planets and stars, has stopped to focus on your existence, your purpose, your path. There is nothing casual about this. It is deliberate, personal, and profoundly intentional. This is proof that your life matters in the grand tapestry of creation, and the universe is rooting for your awakening. Being chosen is both a gift and a responsibility. It is a sacred call to rise above mediocrity, to step into the greatness God has reserved for you. Think of a gardener carefully tending a rare seed, watering, pruning, shielding it from harsh weather until the right moment. That is exactly how God is treating you now, nurturing, protecting, and preparing you for a season of unstoppable growth. He sees your potential more clearly than you see it yourself. This pause from God is also a divine mirror, reflecting back everything you have ignored or delayed. It is your opportunity to align with the highest version of yourself. Every trial, heartbreak, and obstacle in your past was part of the preparation for this very moment. And now the call is clear. Embrace your calling, trust His timing, and step boldly into the extraordinary life He has designed for you. This is not just encouragement, it is divine destiny knocking at your door. To truly hear God, you must create sacred space. This is not a casual suggestion. It is a requirement. Remove yourself from the noise, the chatter, the constant pull of human distraction. Step into silence, where your mind can unclutter, your heart can open, and your soul can breathe. The silence is the canvas where divine revelations are painted. Without it, the subtle whispers, the nudges, and the guidance from God risk being drowned out by the mundane noise of everyday life. In this sacred space, every emotion, every thought, every flicker of intuition becomes magnified. You may feel waves of fear, joy, confusion, or even resistance, but each is a divine signal guiding you closer to truth. The great mystics, prophets, and leaders of history all understood the power of stillness. Moses on the mountain, Buddha under the Bodhi tree, Jesus in the wilderness. They all sought quiet to hear the higher calling. Now, the same principle applies to you. The absence of human noise is the presence of God's voice. As you step into this space, allow yourself to feel the weight and urgency of this message. Pay attention to the subtle signs, the slight tingling in your chest, the thoughts that seem too profound to be your own. These are God's fingerprints on your soul, shaping you for the transformation that is imminent. Do not rush this. The more you immerse yourself in quiet, the louder and clearer God will speak. Expect your emotions to surge like ocean waves, unpredictable and intense. Joy may rise unbidden. Fear may grip your chest unexpectedly. This is not randomness. This is God calibrating your heart and mind for transformation. Every surge, every flutter of emotion is a signpost pointing you toward alignment or alerting you to what must change. Your emotional landscape is being prepared to receive the divine plan in its fullness. Transformation is inherently messy. Just as a storm churns the ocean to bring new life to its depths, your emotional turbulence is a necessary part of awakening. You may feel disoriented or overwhelmed at times, but know this: these moments are temporary and essential. Embrace them, examine them, and allow them to teach you what needs releasing. Each emotional wave is a step closer to divine clarity. As your feelings oscillate, remember that this is proof of life being rearranged for your highest good. Resist the urge to suppress or judge them. Instead, track, reflect, and integrate them. Your heart is being trained to recognize truth, your intuition sharpened, and your spirit prepared. These emotional ebbs and flows are not chaos. They are the rhythm of transformation, orchestrated by the hand of God Himself. Even if your world seems still, know that God is working tirelessly behind the scenes. Opportunities, circumstances, and people are being positioned in perfect alignment for your breakthrough. You may not see it yet, and that is intentional. Divine orchestration requires precision, timing, and secrecy. Just as a playwright never reveals the ending until the final act, God's movements are unseen but decisive. You may wonder why things feel delayed or confusing. Trust that nothing is wasted and nothing is random. Every challenge, every setback, and every unexpected encounter is part of a meticulously designed strategy for your life. Think of it like a chessboard. The moves are being calculated far ahead, ensuring that when you make your move, victory is inevitable. Your responsibility is to stay aware, stay receptive, and act when prompted. This is co-creation, not passive waiting. God is the force moving the pieces, but you are the key actor, stepping into the moment when the time is right. Awareness and readiness will allow you to seize the opportunities already being prepared, turning divine planning into tangible life transformation. The universe is recalibrating to bring balance into your life. Doors that were previously closed are opening. Obstacles are being removed. This is not coincidence. It is divine timing, a cosmic alignment where your efforts meet opportunities designed specifically for you. Imagine the turning of a lock that has resisted every previous attempt. God is inserting the key. These opportunities may start small, almost imperceptible. A conversation, a chance meeting, or an unexpected insight can be the spark that ignites your transformation. Pay attention to these moments. They are not random. Divine balance works subtly, creating momentum that will soon be undeniable. Small actions now lay the groundwork for monumental shifts ahead. As balance returns, so does clarity. You will begin to see patterns and connections that were previously invisible. The universe is lining up circumstances, relationships, and moments in your favor. Trust that each opportunity, no matter how minor it seems, is a thread in the tapestry of your ultimate transformation. Transformation demands change. Your surroundings, routines, and relationships play a profound role in shaping who you become. God is signaling that the people, places, and patterns that no longer serve you must be re-evaluated. Change is not optional, it is essential. Just as a seed cannot grow in infertile soil, your spirit cannot thrive in environments that stifle growth. Look closely at the people in your life. Are they supportive, inspiring, and aligned with your purpose? Or are they anchors, holding you back, fostering doubt, or draining your energy? Sometimes, the hardest but most necessary step is to distance yourself from negativity, even if it comes from familiar sources. True growth requires intentional choices, courageous decisions, and clear boundaries. Physical environment matters too. Seek spaces that nurture focus, creativity, and spiritual connection. A change in scenery, whether temporary or permanent, can catalyze the clarity and momentum you need. God is orchestrating your surroundings just as much as your relationships, preparing the perfect conditions for your destiny to unfold. It's time to move. Action is the bridge between vision and reality. God is calling you to displace yourself, to step out of old habits, routines, and comfort zones. This first step may feel daunting, even uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Growth is never found in familiarity. It is forged in courage, persistence, and intentional motion. Think of a caterpillar leaving its cocoon, unsure of flight, yet destined to soar. That is you now. Displacement is both physical and mental change, where you are, how you think, and what you do daily. This act signals readiness to the universe and to God. It is a declaration: I am prepared for transformation. I am ready for the plan you have for me. Even a small step, a new habit, a shift in focus, a brave conversation initiates a ripple effect that can change your life permanently. God is already working behind the scenes, but your first step unlocks His full momentum. It shows your willingness to participate actively in your destiny. Without this action, divine opportunity remains potential energy, waiting for the spark only you can provide. Be bold, take the step, and trust that God is already catching you on the other side. Open your eyes, heart, and mind to the subtle signs God is sending. These may come as recurring thoughts, vivid dreams, intuitive nudges, or even coincidences that feel too precise to be random. The universe is constantly speaking to those willing to listen. And now is the time to pay attention. Each sign is a breadcrumb, guiding you along your path. God's hints may appear in daily life: a chance encounter, a line in a book, or a sudden insight. Do not dismiss them. Like a map hidden in plain sight, they are designed to direct, instruct, and confirm that you are on the right trajectory. The smallest observation, when noticed and acted upon, can trigger a domino effect of divine alignment. Trust your intuition. It is the language of God speaking directly to your soul. When something feels significant, pursue it. When a choice feels right, or a door seems to open naturally, step through. These are not accidents. They are orchestrated signals, preparing you for the next level of your transformation. The days ahead are not ordinary. They are a season of radical transformation. But with this shift comes the divine challenge of patience. Trusting God's timing means letting go of frustration, doubt, and the urge to control the process. Remember, the most beautiful outcomes often require unseen preparation. Like a master painter layering colors over months, God's plan is unfolding with meticulous care. Even if the change is slow or invisible, maintain faith. Each day, each moment is a building block of something monumental. Do not rush.